Yo, yo, yo. What it do, y'all? This is great grandson of We're Building We. We have some content for y'all today, and this is serious content that we're talking about, all right? We're going to sit here and we're going to talk about things that's going on with our children being missing. But first, you already know, man, what channel we rap. Let's go.
This is Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM of GGCTV.
Roadblock.
Press that like button, baby. Great grandson of we. Let's go. Hey. You come up in the room, you press that like button. Real serious issue we're gonna be talking about today, man. Real serious issue, man. Let's go.
Another production by Roadblock MM GGCTV.
In the past 2 weeks, Cleveland Police Department records show some reported missing children between the ages of 12 and 17 years old. Since May 2nd, there have been 27 kids reported as active missing cases, and that number may be higher as some have been located and removed from the active file. Consider that as a whole.
So what's going on right now, man? You know, got these 27 children missing in the last 2 weeks, and he just put out the Amber Alert. Let's continue.
Cleveland currently lists a total of 56 active missing children cases.
56 within 1 month. 56, my G. 56 in 1 month. God bless these children, man. Wherever they are, man. Wherever they are. Just hope they can get home safe, y'all. Let's pray that they get home safe. You feel me? Let's pray that they get home safe, man. Real talk, man. Let's continue.
Dating back a number of years, meaning almost half of the active cases are from just the past 2 weeks. Chief John McJoy is not only the police chief for Newburgh Heights, but also the board president of Cleveland Missing, a nonprofit organization designed to help loved ones find missing persons. We have the cases when we are providing support to the families, McJoy said. The subject can be viewed in several ways: end of school year, or weather opportunities. ITS believe the majority of the cases are runaways, not abductions. Parents should keep a close eye on children's social media, as this is a significant impact for teens. McJoy said, "Yeah, like I said to me personally, he is a suspect. 33 years on the job. Did Mr. McJoy solve any cases? I am just saying, because the number 33 is suspect by people we are woke." Cleveland has reported an alarming increase in missing children reports this year, according to local police, after 27 children were reported missing in the city. In recognition of National Missing Children's Day, which occurs annually on May 25th, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost released the 2022 Ohio Missing Children Clearinghouse Report. The 2022 report found that 20,617 people went missing in 2022, 1,603 more than the year before. Of those 20,617 people missing, 15,555 were reports of missing children, 8,224 females, and 7,331 males. The annual report found that 96% or 14,940 children were recovered safely by the end of the year. Nothing terrifies a parent more than the thought of losing a child, Yost said. Thankfully, when a child goes missing, Ohio law enforcement rises to the task and often quickly reunites missing kids. My heart is with the parents whose child hasn't yet come home. List of reported circumstances found in the report: 8,525. Cases involved a runaway where a child left home without permission and stayed away overnight. 34 cases involved abduction from an uncustodial parent where a parent, another family member, or another person acting on behalf of a parent keeps or conceals a child, depriving another individual of custody or visitation rights. 5 cases involved abduction by a stranger. In 2022, Ohio law enforcement.
This is sickening, man. This is sad.
Block.
Yeah.
So you think, do you really?
I just want to know, man, why nobody is talking about this? Why isn't the president talking about this, man? Why are the mayors not talking about this? This is a very sad situation, y'all. Seriously, man. These kids didn't even make it back home, wherever they were at. Wherever they was at, they didn't make it home, man. You heard? Last night we tuned in. Shout out to my brother Smitty and my brother Cosmo on Blue Dollars Network. We talked about this last night. You heard? So we're going to have a little preview on this real quick. Yo, check this out, y'all. Shout out to Blue Dollars Network. Share this content. When you come up here, press that like button, man.
What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal? Welcome to Blow Dollars Network, where we network. As y'all know, networking is the best work, and salute to everybody out there. 9 to 5 is better than 25 any day in America. Salute to my co-host, Cosmology Bay, as well. You already know. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to Cosmology Bay.
Subscribe to my brother's page. You subscribe to his channel, y'all.
Grand Rising, man. Got an interesting show this morning. It was a topic brought up by the sisters last night. If I'm not mistaken, the sister Rain had brought something up about some children out in Cleveland missing for 2 weeks. But you know, I did my research, and it's come to find out that they've been missing for over 2 weeks. Not just 2 weeks, over 2 weeks. Whip wop, top of the morning. Salute. It's crazy out here, man. We gotta be more careful.
Shout out to my brother Whip wop.
You know, watch our kids where they go and monitor them a little more. You know, this is crazy. For real, for real. Darryl Carr, salute. This is kind of weird to me, man, that this news wasn't reported a little bit sooner. You know, serious matters like that, when you got 27 children missing out the blue, just gone, ages 12 to 17. That's kind of crazy right there. You know, it makes you think. Big cat, salute. It makes you think like, wow, what's going on? What you jacking TV Talkcast, salute. Peace, God. Yeah, you already know my brother all the time. You know I am. You know I'm gonna get the people the real at all times. That's what we do at Blow Dollars Network. So we gonna get straight into this, man. You know, we ain't gonna waste no time. Good morning to everybody. I hope y'all got your coffee.
Yo, before I even go on, go subscribe to my brother's channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the channel, Blow Dollars Network. Blow Dollars Network. And also subscribe to us also. We Rebuilding We. Let's proceed.
Matter of fact, let me go get mine. Palm.
This was a very, very good get up right here on what we're talking about. And what I mean by that, these are subjects that people are not talking about. They're continuously going at one another, disrespecting one another, but not really know what's really going on in the world, man. Nearly 50 children in 1 month in Ohio, man. Nearly 30 children in 2 weeks. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Word. Unbelievable. Crazy.
30 children are reported missing in 2 weeks, as he says. We don't know whether they've been trafficked, involved in gang activity, or drugs. You know, that's their usual excuse. You know what I mean? They throw it off on the kids. Oh, these kids was involved in drugs. These kids was they probably was involved in some gangs, runaways, and all that. That's what they always put on these kids.
That's what they always say.
They know the reality and what's going on. You know why these kids be missing?
We woke.
You know, because they be having these organ snatchers that run around in these little vans and prey on these babies and watch these babies walk in the streets by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just like the police patrol, you got organ patrollers, dudes that ride around these neighborhoods that, you know, kids is unattended, you know, mental health issues and things like that. Yeah, they watch the statistics for shit like that and run down on shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely gotta be careful, you know?
Most definitely we gotta be careful. Nari, salute, sis.
We definitely gotta be careful.
Half past, salute. Mama Mac, salute.
I think I'm saying, these chiefs expressed concerns about the alarmingly high number of children who has gone missing in Cleveland recently. As many as 27 children were reported missing in the area over just 2 weeks. At the beginning of May, according to John Mayo, chief of police of Newburgh Heights, a suburb about 5 miles south of Cleveland. Wow. May Joy, who also serves as board president for the organization Cleveland Missing, called the year extraordinary in terms and unprecedented levels of reported missing children. Speaking to the Fox News Digital, May Joy said the cases of missing children between the ages of 12 and 17 remain unusually high through the month of May. For some reason, in 2003, we received a lot more than we normally see, which is troubling in part. Because we don't know what's going on with some of these kids, whether they're being trafficked or whether they're involved in gang activities or drugs, he told the outlet. Excuses, man. Excuses. As of mid, there were a total of 56 active missing children cases in Cleveland, meaning almost half of the cases were reported in May. May Joy emphasizes that he'd never seen such a high number of missing children in his 33-year career. It's crazy. The number 33. He been
Yo, real talk, I want y'all to check out the math. He was listening last night. Just check out the math what my brother Smitty is saying, man. It's not a coincidence, y'all. Real talk. And it's a sad situation. We all gotta pay attention on this right here. And also, We should be sharing this. I ask y'all to please share both of these channels, Blow Dollars Network, We Rebuilding We. This is a subject everybody should be talking about right now. Everybody. Let's proceed.
He been on the force for 33. Remember that number too, man. It's always something or sign they throw out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think this just happened out of nowhere. 27 kids just missing out of nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen like that, man. For real. It definitely just don't happen like that, man. For real, for real. This is bad business right here. This is definitely bad business right here. That number 33 is very significant. Yeah, very. You know what I mean? We got to pay attention to things like that, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? Things like that just go over our head. He's in his 33-year career. 27 kids missing. You feel what I'm saying? That sounds like some sacrificial. Yeah, man. I look into things like that. I don't know about y'all brothers, but I look into things like that. You know, while Mayjoy claimed that it's likely the majority of cases.
I look into things like that as well. Certain things go over people's head. He's been on the force for 33 years. My question is, you've been on the force for 33 years. How many cases did you solve? How many children did you find? Let's talk about it. Because to me, this is my opinion. The sheriff is suspect to me, right? Come on, you're the sheriff of a town, a neighborhood, an area. You don't see a van or something driving through preying on children. If you, the sheriff of the town, they talk about 50-something children in 1 month in one area, y'all. Proceed, man.
These are runaways and not abductions. Well, how do he know it's not that it's runaways and it's not abductions? You know what I'm saying? How do he know that? 27 kids ain't just get up out of bed and just say, yo, I'm gonna run away. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just say, yo, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm leaving my house. Nah. Come on, man. We got to think, man. We got to think. He added that teenagers are naive when it comes to predators who can be wolves and sleep in sheep's clothing. Excuse me. 27 missing children were reported between May 2nd and May 16th. And 27 children was reported missing May 2nd between May 2nd and May 16th. 27, that's 9. May 2nd, May 16, that's 9 again. 6. And then you got 33-year career, 6. Yo, it's always a signal and something, man. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. Excuse me, a sign rather. And unfortunately, most missing children don't make your news because there's usually no Amber Alert. Said his name is crazy. Mayjoy, describing the cases as silent crimes happening right under our noses. Yeah, we know that. We know that. And you might be a part of it. And you might be a part of it, bro. For real, for real. That shit sound crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? And we know the options when babies is missing and what can happen. Salute, Rain, salute. We know the options and what can happen when these babies missing. You know what I'm saying? You know, the first thing that really come to our head is that, you know, that they probably wandered off on their own. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they'll be back. or some shit like that, or they accidentally got lost or something like that. You know what I mean?
Or like they ran away. Word.
You know, or if they got mental problems where think they killed themselves, you know what I'm saying, or shit like that. But we never think about how these organ snatchers is running around.
Salute,
You
Mama
feel what
B.
I'm saying?
Salute, Mama B.
We don't think about that, man. We don't think about that. It's happening right before our eyes, man. That shit is crazy.
Right before our eyes, even in New York. It's like all the states, this is going on. All the states, this is going on in every state. True story, man.
Well, when you see them numbers, you gotta put your spidey senses up for real. It's not a game, my brother. It's not a coincidence that 27 kids is missing from the time of May 12th to May 16th. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing they say is that they was on drugs, or they come from broken homes. You know what I'm saying? So people really don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Because automatically when we think that these babies come from broken homes, what we think? They problem child.
True story, what my brother is saying right now.
Right? Nobody really cares about a problem child. You understand what I'm saying? To us, to a lot of people, not to me, they're lost cause. So people don't care about, and that's what these people be targeting. This is not a coincidence that 27 kids has been missing for 2.5 weeks. Over 2 weeks, and we're just getting an Amber Alert. After the third day, this should have been out. All over CNN,
Crazy.
Fox News, every newspaper. Come on, let's keep it real, man. We got to protect our kids out here, for real. They killing our babies. Our babies is dying early. Where you think they organs is going?
Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Kidnapping our babies. Our babies killing each other. This shit is crazy, man. I don't know if y'all paying attention, man. I really don't know if y'all paying attention, man. Because these kids ain't just, like I said, get up out the blue and just leave their house. I'm quite sure 27 kids ain't kill themselves. 27 kids ain't wandered to no river and fucking fall in the river.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Mama Mecca, I see you, Mama Mecca.
27 kids lost between this time, May 2nd and May 16th. Come on, man. We pray for Cleveland, man. And to top that off, 56 in total in the month of May. 27 got swept in 2 weeks.
Don, salute. Don, salute, my brother. Salute. Share this live. Share this live.
But we don't care. We worry about everything else. All the bullshit.
Word. You see what's going on, right? Had to pause this real quick. Every year around this time, May through June, in Ohio especially, they go missing. I did the research. It's like 15,000, Nari. At the beginning of the video, I have that footage to show y'all. When you want to rewind it and check it out. But we're going to proceed.
All the bullshit, man. And the crazy thing about it is these kids, you can see these kids' faces. I don't know. Hold on. Let me bring a picture out. Let me get a picture of these kids, man. Shit is crazy, man. Look at these kids, man. Look like some of these kids got problems. Unattended. Shit, man, it's sad, man. It's sad because I know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I know these kids might not make it back. These kids just might not make it back, man.
That sheriff looks suspect to me, man.
Come on, Queen Jada. This shit is crazy. This is the first time you hearing about this? This should have been top news. This should have been top news everywhere. Broadcasting all over the world.
Shout out to my sister, Queen Jayla. Shout out to my sister, Queen Jayla. Salute. Let's proceed.
27 kids.
Sad. Damn.
2,300 kids go missing each day. But 27 in 2 weeks? Come on, bro. That's big right there, bro. That's like a sweep they do. That's like similar to the sweeps that's going on. They grabbing these young brothers up by the 20s, the 30s, sending them to jail, putting them in jail. You know, why is everybody so focused on these kids, man? What is it about these kids? We have to protect our kids. For real, for real. These devils is they listen, man. Smitty, I wanted to say thanks, big bro. You don't know it, but you helped save me from a life of self-destruction. Keep the work going. I appreciate you, brother. Only thing I try to do is spill positivity, man. Me and my brother Cosmology Bay, that's all we do is try to spill positivity, man.
Great grandson also. Real talk.
That's all we want to do here, man, is bring awareness to our community and those around us. You know what I'm saying? This situation is yeah, that's crazy. He said if you do the math, one kid goes missing every 4 seconds in America. It's disgusting. Very disgusting, man. Very disgusting. You know, this should be top news right here, man. Top news. What are they doing to these kids? Why is these kids being targeted? You know what I'm saying? All over America. With violence, with the LBGT community, TQ, whatever that is, community. They missing. They you know, to me, that's when I see 27 kids missing.
You know, we're gonna speak real. You know, we men at the end of the day. We fathers at the end of the day. You see so much demonic things being pushed on these kids. We never had nothing like that when we was younger. You know, we could recognize certain things when we were younger. You know, we made mistakes when we was younger, but we got back from making our mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? And learn through experience, you know. I'd like to give Allah the grace right now and tell him thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know the feeling of going through that. I had a situation back in the days in CT, you know, with my younger daughter. This is a long time ago. So my daughter told me this dude grabbed her hand. So you're like, what? Yeah, Dad. And when I went over there to see the dude, it was a short, like Mexican guy, you know. I was like, and there was no talking. You know, man had to do what a man had to do. That person left with some broken bones and got arrested. My daughter told me he tried to grab her hand. You feel me? So that feeling alone made me like seeing this story. That could have been my daughter. That could have been my daughter. But like I said, he got locked up with broken bones. Let's proceed.
You know, and I look at these faces. The first thing that come to my mind is come on, brother. That's what I'm talking about, Daryl Carr. One kid missing. I mean, it's fucked up. If any kids is missing or took it from their parent. You understand what I'm saying?
BXJ salute. BXJ salute.
But 27? 27? How y'all feel about this out there, man? We really have to protect our babies out there, man. Watch where our babies is going. If you got a child, man, you know, and your child is in a teenage, anywhere from, I don't care, man. You think they old enough to go to the store and get them the Pampers for you or get you some juice or that Pepsi that you dying for. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. Go with them.
Real
you know what I'm saying?
Talk.
Take that walk with them. Stop being lazy.
You know, sometimes you can't blame it on the parent. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand where he's coming from. You know, when your child is at a certain age, you know what I'm saying? Just don't give up because, especially today, is demonic. Today is demonic, man. Can't tell me nothing. These days are the last days.
Yeah, that's soul shaking, yo. Just imagine that, man. You waking up and you getting a call talking about your child is missing. Your child is missing. Come on, man. That shit is crazy, man. We have to be careful, man. For everybody that's tuning in, that's just tuning in, that's popping up, man, hit that like button on the way in. It's Blow Dollars Network, where we network. As y'all know, networking is the best working.
And this is great grandson of we rebuilding we. Procrastination is the assassination of motivation. We are them channels right now that we're showing and giving you guys also information. We're doing it the right way so that we won't get flagged. So we let our brothers know I'm sharing your content also, King. You share my content also, King. You share my content also, Queen. That's how we doing it to get it across. Because as you can see, they're not showing nothing like this on the news. So we are the ones that have to broadcast this and spread it to where it has to go. Real talk. You don't hear nothing like this on the news. Am I lying? You don't hear the president talking about it. You don't hear your local mayor talking about it. Real talk, man. Proceed, man.
Today we talking about Amber Alert that was just sent 2 weeks after these children was missing. Kids been missing for 2 weeks now, and the Amber Alert is just going up. 27 kids missing in Cleveland from May 2nd to May 16th. 56 in total in the month of May. What's going on in Cleveland? Can somebody tell me what's going on in Cleveland? Because I know it's a lot of poverty out there in Cleveland. A lot. Cleveland is not the best place to sit around, to be around. I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Brooklyn is the best or New York is the best, but Cleveland is going down in Cleveland. I don't know if y'all know that. Gang violence, yes, it's going down.
Good kid, I see you. I see you, homie. I see you. But like I was saying, man, 27 kids ain't gonna go jump in the lake and die at the same time, man. This sheriff to me is suspect. I don't care. Look at his face. Look at his face. This guy right here. 33 years on the force. Did you solve any cases, my guy? That number 33. You know what that number 33 represents. And as you can see, there's no discriminating with the children. You know? Number 33. Mayjoy. Mayjoy. Ain't that name suspect? Mayjoy. Shit is... Proceed, man.
I'm overprotected because of stuff like this. That's right. You got to be overprotected, Big Cat. You have to. It's scary out here. God bless these kids. That's a fact. It's scary out here, man. That's right. You got to, man. Daryl Carr, you got to stay on top of these babies, man. This shit is sickening right here. See these babies go missing.
Salute, Mama Mac. That's what we got to do. Anybody that's saying, I see there's 4 people in here right now. You know me, I don't care about the numbers because once it gets spread, the numbers change. And when the numbers change, I know it's for a good cause. Give me a thumbs up in the chat, man, if this is good content, y'all. Give me thumbs in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. Let me know, is this good content? This is the content that we need to share for real. Real talk. Proceed.
And nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about this. Nobody. So I'm gonna give y'all a little update of what's going on if y'all just tuning in. Cleveland police chief sounds the alarm after nearly 30 children are reported missing in 2 weeks, as he says. We don't have traffic involved in gang activity or drugs. An Ohio police chief has expressed concerns about the alarming high number of children who've gone missing in Cleveland recently. As many as 27 children were reported missing in the area over just 2 weeks at the beginning of May. According to John Mayjoy, chief of police of Newburgh Heights, a suburb about 5 miles south of Cleveland. Mayjoy, who also serves as board president for the organization of Cleveland Missing. Alarm.
You heard what he said? He's in charge of that sector in the police department. This sheriff right here. Shit is crazy, man. Like, the story is ill. nearly 30 children in 2 weeks, 50-something kids in a month. The sheriff's name is Mayjoy. He worked on the force for 33 years. Ah, man, y'all. We woke. Y'all share it. Y'all share this. When y'all come here, press that like button too, y'all. I really do appreciate it. But this is what great grandson like to do. Content like this, man. Everybody know that. You know, I don't play no sides of what my brothers and sisters going through. I sit back, I watch, but it's foolishness. Let's get back to what it is. Now, just imagine all of us playing this same content at the same time on YouTube. They're not even talking about this on the news, y'all.
Alarm. The board president called the year extraordinary in terms of unprecedented levels of reported missing children. Speaking to the Fox News Digital, Mayjoy said the cases of missing children between the ages of 12 and 17 remain unusually high through the month of May. For some reason, in 2003, we've seen a lot more than we normally see, which is troubling in a part because we don't know what's going on with some of these kids, whether they're being trafficked or whether they're involved in gang activity or drugs. He told the outlet, yeah, okay, tell us anything. Blame it on the drugs. Blame it on the gang activities. These kids don't look like gang members. Do these kids look like...
We're going to have a quick intermission real quick, man. You know how I do on my channel. I run it like a channel, man. Like I said, procrastination is the assassination of motivation. This is great grandson of We Rebuilding We. We'll be right back after this.
Look at these pictures, bro. Look at these little suburbs. Do these kids look like they ready to join gangs, bro? For real. He got the nerve to say that it could be drug activities or gangs. I don't put the drugs past these young kids nowadays. You feel me? But still, come on, man. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna blame it on that, man. We definitely not gonna do that, man. Gang activity or drugs. That's the first thing they blame it on, bro. Shit is crazy, man. As of mid-May, there were a total of 56 active missing children cases in Cleveland, meaning almost half of the cases were reported in May. Why May? Mayjoy emphasizes that he has never seen such a high number of missing children in his 33-year career. Alarm. While Mayjoy claimed that it's likely the majority of cases are runaways and not abductions, how he know that? He added that teenagers are naive when it comes to predators who can be wolves in sheep clothing. The 27 missing children were reported between May 2nd, and May 16th. And unfortunately, most missing children don't make the news because there's usually no Amber Alert, said Mayjoy, describing the cases as silent crimes happening right under our noses. That's crazy. This should be high alert for Our children? That should be the first thing on the news. Somebody child?
How do so many kids go missing so fast in one place? No, really, in one place. I was puzzled myself. Something most definitely is going on. You know, we're all not stupid. We all not stupid. They snatching these kids and doing certain things to our kids, trafficking, etc., etc. I could speak about it. We all can speak about it. But they're not talking about it, man. Word. That shit is crazy, man. Excuse my friends. It's crazy. Now fuck that. It's fucking crazy. Proceed.
That's crazy, man. There's a strict criteria for Amber Alert. Police have to have reasonable. Police have to have reasonable belief that believe there has been an abduction and the child is in an imminent danger of serious bodily injury or death. The problem is where are they? Where do they go? They could be in a drug house or farm, or what they said, or farm to prostitution, or caught up in a drug trafficking or gangs. Finding the missing children is even more difficult when considering that most of the cases listed on the website for missing Cleveland children missing Cleveland children don't include a photo. Last year, more than 15,000 children were reported in Ohio, with 4 that were found dead.
Nari, I feel you. I feel it's worse.
It must be really bad out there in Ohio.
It's not just Ohio, man. It's all over the United States.
Abductions amounted to 8,525 of the cases, with 34 cases stemming from abductions by non-custodial parents. Only 5 of the children had a stranger kidnapped them, according to the reports by state attorney. Man, I really, the news, man, you can't trust the news, man. Bro, I just looked up 218 kids go missing each week in New York. Why don't we hear about this? That's crazy. That number is alarming as well, bro. It's definitely lazy parenting out there, bro. And that's why these kids go missing. That's why these kids is out there joining gangs, killing each other. Sad, man. Respectfully blaming the parents is like downplaying the role of creeps who taking them, homie, respectfully. Yeah, you can't totally downplay the parents, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, we got to be more protective of our kids, you know, who they around, who they talking to, you know what I'm saying, where they going, you know. Even if they going to the park, you think your kid is old enough to go to the park, you know, 17, 15, a grown man could overpower them, man. Just take them in the car. You think, he's 17, he's big enough. No, man. What are you going to do when 2 dudes run up to him that's 200?
Word, Mama B? Oh, man. We need to talk about that, man, because that's sad, B. Was he or she dealt with Yo, man, that's something right there. Me as a black man, especially. Oh, come on, man. Inshallah, you here, baby. You made it. Inshallah, you here, mommy. Damn.
And 20-something pounds and try to force him in the car. What he gonna do? You know? That's right, Big Cat. You always gotta stay on top of them. Yeah, the nonchalant, that shit is crazy. That's the frightening part about it, bro. They nonchalant about it. Like, they don't even care. Like, this should be broadcasted everywhere. But I guess this is not important. The wavy wants to load.
Shout out to my brother Smitty Brim of Blow Dollars Network, Cosmo Bay. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everyone that I deal with. You know, we see all type of different content that's out there. Like, they have us in different sections, like the dirty section, that section, whatever. But at the same time, man, nobody's not putting the real things together. Let's connect this puzzle. Because the distraction that they do is me and my brother and sister going against each other. That's their marketing strategy that they use. So just imagine, like I said before, everybody has a channel. All of us talk about this just for one day, my brothers and sisters. Put everything to the side just for one day and talk about this same content. We share each other content. We share each other content talking about this. You feel me? I'm going to proceed on this right now. Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother G-Mac. Salute, G-Mac. Yeah, man, here talking about this going on, man. These children missing, man. Nearly 30 children missing in 2 weeks in Ohio, man. For the whole month, it's like 50-something children missing in Ohio in this one spot. Real talk, man. I'm going to proceed, man. Shout out to my brother Smitty Brim. This is his content from us from last night. We was all on there last night listening to everything. We sharing each other content, talking about this issue right here. But like I said, one day, everybody got a channel, man. Just think about it, man. Real talk, man. Proceed.
He said, May Day, the occult holiday, maybe a sacrifice. Wow. I didn't know May was the occult holiday. See what y'all talking about in the chat. What do you call a parent that's let their 10-year-old wander the mall by themselves? Yeah, I see that a lot. When I go to the mall with my wife, I see kids wandering around the mall, and I say, like, wow, how could you leave your child unattended in a mall full of, you don't know who's around? There'd be all types of creeps in that mall. You know, just like sending your baby to the store or sending them to the park unattended or to the movies and things like that, man. You know, if they're not adults, man, I don't think they should be left unattended, man, period. Period, man. Right. They say runaways. Yeah, they switch it to runaways. You know what I mean? Because they know if it's a kidnapping, they got to go out there and do work, go search. They're not trying to do all that, especially if they're a part of it.
And like I said before, this sheriff right here been on the force for 33 years. 33 years he's been on the force, and he controls that sector for missing children. How many children have you found in those years, sucker? How many people, how many children have you found? Have you cracked some cases? Something ain't right over there, man, in Ohio, man. Something ain't right. You don't got, I'm gonna repeat again, you don't have the president talking about it. The news ain't talking about it. We're the news. The word news, News. North, east, west, south. We gonna spread it. News, News. News. North, east, west, south. We gonna spread it. News. Let's do it, y'all.
Which I think, like, yo, it ain't no coincidence that 27 kids go missing and out the, missing out the blue, man. It's not. Cleveland Police Department has been known to overlook these type of cases. There was a man in Cleveland murdering women who were prostitutes and drug attacks in his house. Wow. What's going on in Cleveland? Empress Cat, you already know. Salute, Empress Cat in the building. Just saw that, Empress Cat in the.
Shout out to Empress Cat. Shout out to Jayla. It's a big family, and some don't even know, man, the power that we got. We can really control the room. We really control everything. Our people, we really control the fucking room or anything. This issue right here, man, I'm just telling you, even your family members, man, let them know, man, do things kind of different because they snatching these babies up, man. This is what's going on right now. Crazy.
Building. 9 to 5 better than 25. You know how we do. You know how we do. That's right. That's right. Networking is the best working. We have to protect our kids by all means necessary, man. We out here losing them, man. We out here losing them. And if y'all think that the all like the brother said, like these people ain't out here kidnapping kids and taking their organs just to live longer, because their livers is bad, their kidneys is bad, they need this fresh blood. It's going down. Don't think it. This shit been happening before us. It's nothing new under the sun. Kids been getting sacrificed from shit. From who knows when. But just know it's going down. Rain said we are under attack and we are worried about dumb stuff. I always tell brothers that.
I want to tell y'all, I want to give Rain a big shout out. She was the one that put us on last night on Blow Dollars Network. Rain, salute, sister. She was the one that put us on, man. Real talk. Each one teach one. Teach one, each one spread the word. That's how we reach one. You heard? Salute, sis.
This is that, yo. We out here under attack. Yo, rise up, Mikey B. Ville, salute. Mikey B, I don't know if you heard about the 27 children that's missing in Cleveland, 56 in 1 month. 56 in 1 month.
Shout out my brother Mikey B. We locked
What's
in.
going on in Cleveland?
Shout out to China Harlem, 050 The Movement. Shout out to all my brothers out there that's doing it. BBT TV, TST TV.
What is going on in Cleveland?
Salute.
Scheme team is going on in Cleveland. Nah, chill. Scheme team ain't slinging no
No, what's the name, man? Yeah, brother. Actually, this something.
Yeah, check it out, y'all. I thank y'all for watching right now. And like I said, share this video, share this channel, subscribe. I really do appreciate it for y'all stepping in and checking out what's going on. Love y'all. This is great grandson of.
This is Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM of GGCTV.
Block.
Check it out. I ain't going nowhere yet. Before I get out of here, I apologize. I want y'all to check out this web series that I have on my channel. All right, it's called Mr. The director is my brother Todd Lucky Johnson, man. It's a dope movie series. The movie series is so beautiful that it made the movies. You get what I'm saying? It made the movie theater. I don't see too many web series making the movie theater. Word up. Yo, check that joint out, man.
This is Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM. This is Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM of GGCTV. This is Channel of We Rebuilding We, another production by Roadblock Prod MM of GGCTV.